man. So the girl sit up right here. She sits up, comes from behind the girl, and throw a whole extra large cup of shit in her face. Not my wife. She threw it in my daughter, because my daughter driving. That was my baby in the backseat, 4 years old. He's seizure prone.
Complaints over chicken nuggets at the drive-thru window reportedly turned to a physical attack inside the burger joint on North John Wayne Parkway. Police arrested 44-year-old Cherie N. Ross and 43-year-old Tavares D. Ross after the couple allegedly hurled cups of soda and a glass pastry display case at employers. 29-year-old Brianna Ross was also involved in the attack but was later released. Cops responded to Burger King around 4 p.m. to find the family had already fled the scene. Officers found a breathless employee lying on the floor, surrounded by spilled food and damaged items from inside the restaurant. Workers told police Cherie Ross was angry she had to wait in line at the drive-thru and that she argued about the number of chicken nuggets in her value pack. Staff saw Cherie Ross throw a cup of liquid at an employee through the drive-thru window. The employee reportedly threw the cup back at her, prompting the family to enter the restaurant. Cops say Cherie Ross went on an anger-fueled rampage, throwing glass display cases and ordering workers to come out from behind the service counter and fight her. Tavares Ross allegedly tried to fight a female employee before hurling a glass cookie display case at another employee who was under age 18. The juvenile sustained an injury to his hand. Half an hour later, cops found Cherie and Brianna Ross inside their car, where Cherie Ross admitted to the crime. She told the officers she was heated in the moment. Tavares Ross, who was arrested at his workplace about an hour later, police said. He was less willing to admit wrongdoing. Cherie Ross was booked into Pinal County Jail on charges of criminal damage and disorderly conduct. She faces 10 months in jail. Tavares Ross was booked into Pinal County Jail. He faces more than 3 years in prison. Brianna Ross was released with a criminal citation.
You need the fire department to come check you out? They're hitting you in the head with that stuff?
He threw the cookie thing and I tried to block it, but he hit me up.
What was he mad about?
So the girl asked me for a 4-piece nugget. She asked for a value nugget and I said that's the 4-piece nugget. She was like, why do I want to pay $4 and something for a 4-piece nugget when I could get an 8-piece nugget for the thing? I said, I was just bringing up what you said, which was the value nugget. And so she was like, never mind, I'm going to come up there with my order. I get up, whatever it is that they had, this is his cup too, whatever it is that they had in their hand, they took it and threw it in.
They threw sanitizer at us. They threw sanitizer at us.
Give me a minute, please.
And then she threw her drink at me. I threw her drink back at her.
When they were throwing stuff, were they in the drive-thru? They come
Both in the drive-thru and in here. So she comes around, she gets out her car. They're like, come on, let's fight. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to fight you over some nuggets. You can get out of here with that. Take your mess out of here. It was like, come on, let's fight. Let's do this. Next thing you know, some man came in here in a whole different car. And they just all started throwing stuff at me, throwing this at me.
3 people total?
3 people total. 2 black girls and a black guy.
You're okay. Are you okay? Let's look at this. You okay?
Thank you so much.
You're okay. You shouldn't have to be treated like that.
So they were just mad because you said it was a 4-piece?
Yes, they got that angry over a 4-piece nugget. Like, I thought it was over with. They was like, when she asked me to come to the window, I didn't realize it was for me to be getting a drink thrown in my face. Whatever it is that they threw in my face.
Did they say anything while they were in your trash in the place?
Yeah, they was trying to get me to come out here and fight.
Okay. Besides that, what they were saying, like, they were just saying fight us or something like that?
Yes, and when I went come around the corner, they was like, just start taking stuff and just finding stuff to throw and just throwing it and throwing it and throwing it.
Okay.
I blocked the glass box with my hand and it broke on my hand.
Are you injured?
I mean, it's okay. It's just they left a really red mark outside it.
You okay?
I'm fine. I mean,
You guys were in the drive-thru when this happened?
Yeah, we were right behind them.
We were parked behind them.
Yeah, so basically what I saw happen, when they pulled up and then they like looked around the corner, backed up, pulled forward, backed up, pulled forward, which I thought was weird. Then they got up to the window. We were looking down, we looked up and watched them throw a drink at the window.
Did
Then
you
they
see who did it, or which
I
car?
think they threw first.
It was the driver.
Yeah.
Which car was it?
It was the Kia.
Silver Kia. It was a sedan.
And then what happened after they threw the
So they threw something in the window, they closed the window, and they threw something else and splashed off the window and back onto that. And then I heard them pull around. I thought they left.
Yeah, we thought they left.
And
I
then
heard
we heard
yelling from the side.
Yeah, 'cause we were up at the window, we paid, and then we heard yelling.
You guys were in the drive-thru when you heard the yelling?
And then they came back and told us that they'd come inside and start throwing stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what he had asked
Oh,
me.
the
He's like,
employees told you?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
yeah. Well, it's like we were sitting there, and then he told me, he's like, when they come back inside, and I stood there listening for a minute, you can hear them slamming stuff around me.
Did you guys come in here and see any of that stuff that happened while they were here?
No, we came in here right after.
Yeah.
The shift manager?
I'm the store manager.
Okay. Alright, so you'll be a representative for Burger King as well?
Yep.
Okay. Does Burger King want to aid in prosecution for family conduct? Okay, that works. What was your address, sir?
That's my mom.
Oh, okay. How do you get home?
My grandma. She comes over here because my mom isn't here at the moment. She's in Colorado working for Coca-Cola.
Oh, nice. Can I see your hand? Where'd they hit you? Right there? That red line?
Yep.
I'm gonna picture your hand, okay? What got thrown at you? Something from back here?
It was, you know the glass box of cookies that we usually have here?
Oh, yeah.
They threw that at me.
The display one?
Yeah, and it broke on my hand.
Wow. That's glass, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one threw it at you? Do you remember?
It was the guy. Yeah.
Did he... When he threw it, did he say anything to you?
No, it's like when it came over here, he just, I didn't know where he came from. He wasn't with them when I was out there talking to them about the whole situation. I come in here because I was out there getting their license plate, and they were talking to me about how they should get the manager out here and make her clock out so we're gonna kick her out. We're gonna fight her. Right?
They said that to you?
Yeah. And they tell her like there's no reason why that she should be talking to us like that, even though they asked for 4-piece, 8-piece, and another 4-piece that's valuable.
So when you guys get the orders over the intercom, everyone's able to hear what's being said, right?
Yeah, everyone who has the headsets on will be able to hear.
So did you hear what was said between them?
Yes. All the manager was just said that, well, you ordered the 4-piece, but since you're saying the 8-piece, we'll do that for you. And I guess they took that as disrespect, and before we ever get their other orders, they just drove in, and then since we were busy, the line was slow. And they also got aggravated because of that. And then they pull up, and I see the store manager go up, talk to them, and then I go this way, and I look back, and there's a cup being thrown at her.
Okay, I'm working on it.
And I don't know what I don't know what it is. I think it might have been soda or some type of liquid, but it's all over that window.
Okay.
And then they pull up here. I don't know. I couldn't see.
Did you see who threw this one?
That one. Okay.
The yellow one? It was like a Dickie spell.
It was either one of those women who threw that. But the guy was mainly the one who threw the sanitizer, threw the glass box, threw the trays.
Okay, and then I'm still waiting for photos for him, so we'll figure out what he looks like.
He's a tall black dude. He had a gray shirt, he had a black, a cooking wear, and he also had a hat on.
Like a baseball hat?
No, it was like one of these, where it was like
visor?
like it was like a visor.
You said cooking wear?
It looks like he just came out of cooking something.
Like from Dickies?
Probably.
Fingering is mess. So I left the grocery store. I stopped at Burger King to get my kids some nuggets. So I'm in the drive-thru and I asked for nuggets. The lady on the intercom with the attitude, that's not what you said. You said it, so they left us sitting in the drive-thru forever. So I'm like, I got to the window, I was like, just cancel my order. I don't want it no more because you rude, you in customer service, you don't talk to people like that. And she, look, I don't got time for this. She threw a whole, you see all this pop all over my car. She threw pop inside of my car, wet my daughter up, wet my young kids in the back seat. So I got upset and I was like, no, you're not going to do that. So I pulled into the front. The young guy came out saying he the manager. I was like, so you let your workers do stuff like this, just throw pop and expect nobody not to do nothing back? I was like, no, that's not how it works. I was like, I'm calling the police. I said, I'm reporting y'all. I was like, and I'll mess around and beat this lady. I'm not going to lie, I did say that. And so he was like, she didn't do anything. I said, how she didn't do nothing and you see all this pop on my car? So I go in there and she, all right, I got something for you. I said, I got something for you too. I was like, come from around the corner, around the counter or whatever. So I'm like, she never came from around the counter just talking mess. Another customer seen her do something and like, I think threw some water or some crap on her, but she crazy. Like, that lady is crazy and I'm trying to, my son is like throwing up, so I'm trying to get him, we just want to get him a Sprite and something to eat. And so I'm sitting up here trying to call corporate like 99 times and they not even answering so I can report this location, but I don't appreciate that crap. And she, well, I'm calling the police. Call them because when I get to home, I'm calling them too, and that's what made me turn around because I saw you sitting there. So, but I don't know, like something got to be done. That's not fair. Like, that's just not right to me.
Okay. You guys got your IDs on you?
I do.
Was there an incident? Did you, like, your husband or something go in the store as well, or?
I don't know who came in. I was so upset, honestly. I was yelling at this lady, and I pulled off and turned off down the side by the, what is that, Planet Fitness.
Okay. Because they were saying your Suburban was there as well.
My husband is at work.
At work?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wasn't there at all with the Suburban?
My husband is at work. He works at Dickie's. He's at work. He's the only one there at the store.
Okay. All right, just stand by for me. All right, ma'am. Can you just run it by me one more time? What happened?
So we went to the drive-thru and I ordered. I said, "Can I have a chicken sandwich, number 9?" And I was like, "And the value nuggets." So I was on the intercom. It was I think it was a guy I was talking with. He was fine, nice. Then next thing you know, this girl get on there and she was like, "Can I have 2 nuggets?" Yeah, she was like the 8 piece. And she was like, "That's not what you said. That's not what you said." Okay, well, why would I buy it? And we was like, "Well, why would I pay $5 for 4 nuggets and you could get 8 for 2 something?" But that's not what you said. Just with attitude. So we was like, okay, you know what? Forget it. Never mind. So it was a car in front of us. So we sat in the drive-thru waiting on the car to go, and we was gonna go ahead and leave, not even get the food. So I pulled. As the window came, it was a white girl came to the window, and I told her what happened. She was like, "Did y'all have blah blah blah?" I was like, "No, I'm just canceling my order." I was like, the black girl that was on the intercom was rude as hell. I was like, "Where is she?" I was like, "Cause she needs to get reported." And she came to the window. Don't nobody got time for this, just talking mess. And she threw a cup of pop in the car at us, like a big orange cup of pop. So I was like, okay, pulled around. I was like, no, you're not getting ready to throw pop on my kids. So that's how the whole thing started. Like, she shouldn't have never did that. And then I'm sitting up trying to tell the little young guy come out talking about he the manager. How you the manager, but you allowing her to treat your customers like this? So I was like, I'm reporting you, her, and this whole store. Now I've been on the phone trying to call the corporate for Burger King, but I can't get through to nobody.
Okay. What kind of cup did they throw at you? Do you have the cup, or was it just
no, it's probably in the drive-thru. It was a paper cup. Like it was a white cup, and it hit the window. It came in the car, and then I think it bounced out in the drive-thru. So it's probably in the drive-thru. Everywhere.
Okay. So when you went inside, what happened when you went inside?
When I went inside, we was yelling, and I told her, I was like, you don't treat people like that. You come from around the corner. I told her, I was like, I'm about to beat your ass. That's what I did, tell her that. I got something for you. So she got on her phone and started dialing something. I was like, I don't care. I was like, I'm not from here, but you're not going to sit up and disrespect me like that. And then she started just talking from behind the corner. We threw some stuff over the napkin holder and all of that crap over the counter, and she still didn't come out. And I was just like, okay, whatever. But nobody came from behind the counter. We was fighting from over the counter.
Over the counter?
Yes.
And you threw a napkin holder at her?
No one's hands touched nobody. Nobody's hands touched nobody, but I ain't gonna lie, I did knock all the off the counters.
You knocked all the off the counter?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And then you threw a napkin holder?
Yeah.
Okay, did you throw anything, ma'am?
No, she didn't.
No.
She was standing next to the counter. I thought the girl was gonna try to grab her, honestly.
Okay.
Just telling her how wrong she was to pop on wheels. That ain't gonna fly.
Okay. So then they're also saying there was a guy, a male in a Suburban, that was there too.
I called my husband and told them what he did, but I don't even know. I was so upset. I really don't even know if he came. Like I was just mad. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Okay. So he didn't come there while you were there?
I don't think so.
Okay. And you say he's at work?
Yeah, he's at work.
Where does he work at?
At the restaurant across the street, Dickie's.
Dickie's?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, my husband did come up there, but I'm gonna tell you I lied because I didn't want him to get fired for leaving his job.
Okay.
But
Can I have you step out of the car with me? So I'll just come back and talk about my truck, okay? How are you? Good. So you were saying?
Huh?
You were saying?
I said my husband came up there, but he came up there and he saw the dude taking pictures of the car and my kids was crying. And he came in there and told us to leave, basically. He was like, y'all get the F out the store and just leave. I didn't say nothing because I didn't want him to get in trouble because he did leave his job without nobody else being at work. But he said that he told his boss that he left.
What was your daughter's role?
Just yelling, basically. Yep, just yelling.
What made you guys go inside?
Because she threw the pop, like she threw it and it went all on my kids and I got mad. Like really, that's the only reason I even went in there. I'm like, that was just unacceptable to me. And then I went in there to really file a complaint with the manager, but then they just automatically was rude. And it just, like, I got triggered. I'm not going to even lie. Like, I feel bad, but it was just like, you don't do that to people.
Did you throw the nuggets at the person?
I didn't even get food. I didn't get anything. I told them, no. I said, I don't want my order. I don't want nothing.
So they just
And she threw a big ass cup of orange pop. It's all over my car.
I see that.
Yeah.
Well, my partner was saying on video, like, you throw something at them first.
I did do some water.
You do some water?
Yeah.
That's what I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh.
I don't know why they would throw soda.
It didn't hit her though. It did not hit her. Yeah, it didn't hit nobody.
It's under arrest.
Okay.
Appreciate you being nice and cooperative. Put two on you, okay? I'll mess up your watch either. You're good. Just had to see the back of our car. We'll talk about it, okay? We'll talk about it.
Can I have my phone or no?
Let me lock these up first so they don't lock on more, okay?
How you doing, sir? Do you mind coming out here, please? You Tavares?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you know why we're over here today?
About what my wife got arrested.
Yeah.
About the lady threw the top on her and stuff.
Yeah.
And my kids.
Yeah, so what, you know what happened?
Yeah, I'm on the phone. My daughter just told me about it.
Okay. Were you involved at all?
You got nowhere. I got a call, crowd a call, y'all. My son got to throwing up. I did go. I'm not gonna lie to you. My son was throwing up. The car, man. My daughter was in the back seat, wet as hell. There's pop all over the car, bro.
Okay.
I'm on the phone. I'm the supervisor. So I'm on the phone. I'm listening to everything. I'm telling them, like, chill out. I even talked to the lady, the black lady. She swore she was the supervisor. She wasn't the supervisor. I ain't gonna even lie. They threw something at my wife. I threw something. You should have seen my son. I don't know which one of y'all was there. Man, my son was his whole face was red, throwing up, bro. They threw a whole, I don't know what that was she threw in his face. He was in the back seat. He's 4, I apologize for cussing and throwing up. He's 4 years old, bro.
Okay.
My daughter's only 12. She didn't have no reason to cuss my wife out. I don't care what was going on. My wife was wrong and she was wrong. They ain't had no point for it to even escalate as far as it did. But she didn't have no reason she sent the girl to the window. It should have been deaded from there, I thought. So the girl my fault. So the girl, I'm not on that, man. So the girl sit up right here. She sits up, comes from behind the girl, and throw a whole extra large cup of shit in her face. Not my wife. She threw it in my daughter. That was my daughter driving. That was my baby in the backseat. 4 years old. He's seizure prone.
Okay. So no one threw anything out of your guys' car first?
No. I swear to God. No, go look at the camera. I swear to God.
Which car were you in?
Huh?
Which car were you in?
Which car was I in?
Yeah.
What you mean?
What car were you driving?
Huh?
What car? You were in a car, right?
I was in a truck.
Which truck? What kind of truck were you in?
Oh, a black truck.
Is it a Bourbon or a truck?
It's a truck. What you mean?
Like
I don't
Ford
understand.
F-150 or what is it?
No, it's a Suburban.
Okay.
What you mean?
So someone throws water on you.
No, it wasn't no water. It was pop. It stuck all in the car. I don't even know what it was.
Pop
I'm
on
just
somebody.
assuming.
How do we get to the point where someone's having a glass cookie thing shattered on them?
Nobody had no glass cookie thing shattered on them, bro. Did y'all look at the cameras? Ain't nobody throw no glass cookie thing shattered on nobody.
How'd all the stuff on the counters end up on?
I pushed it on the floor. I'm not gonna lie to you. I pushed it on the floor. I swear to God I did. I didn't throw nothing at nobody. You can go look at the cameras. If I'm telling you to look at the cameras. I didn't throw nothing on nobody.
Okay.
All I'm saying, I'm a man. I think you came back you pulled me over the other day. Like, cause of my plate thing. Cause I had the paper plates up.
That's not me.
Oh,
It's alright. No, I don't.
But bro, what I supposed to do? Cause neither one of y'all do the same thing. Y'all got 4 years old. She didn't have no reason to do what she did. As a worker for a company to come behind, if you sent somebody else to handle the situation, why would you come from behind your worker to throw a hole? I don't know what it was. I'm assuming it was lit.
Why didn't you call us?
I did.
So I'm not saying what the other person did was wrong or what was right, okay, but I talked to your wife. She told me she threw water at her first.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Huh? Wait a minute. Who?
Your wife threw water at the lady first.
No, she didn't.
That's what she told me. Why would I lie to you? I'm not lying to you. Your wife is very nice.
I ain't disrespecting you. I'm not
saying that, but she did.
No,
so she's like, I did. I was upset. I threw water at her, and then she threw the soda, and it hit your kids. That's what she was telling us. That's kind of how it started. She said she was upset. So if you didn't see that, that's fine. It's not a big deal.
You telling me my wife threw something first?
Yes, sir.
I'm not being
lying to you, sir.
I'm being straight up and down with you.
I appreciate you. No, that's what she told me. Yes.
And I see you not lying, bro, and I feel up right now because man, I didn't get what you got. She didn't give me that story. All I heard was crying and I pull up and my baby.
Did you come up after the fact?
Huh?
Did you come up after the
fact? I was on the FaceTime with her.
Okay.
So all this time she telling me
So she's in the drive-thru while you're on FaceTime.
Yes. She's sitting on the passenger side.
So,
my daughter driving.
Right.
She like, man, she cussing me out. I like, look, just chill out. I told her to leave.
Okay.
She's like, I can't leave because they doing the same thing to the man in front of me.
Okay.
They got me blocked in. I called over there. I talked to a manager, and it wasn't even a manager. It was somebody else. I said, ma'am, could you please tell him whoever was ever going on, and you can ask them. Could you tell him to clear up the line so that people can get out with? I said, my baby in the back seat. It's hot and he's sick. Can you please let him get past? And she said, hurry up, let that man get his stuff so they can get it gone. After that, the phone went dead.
Okay.
And that's when all the commotion.
And that's when you went over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? To check on him?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys
I pulled up, the little black dude, he literally sitting on the car.
On your car or her car?
On my daughter's car.
Okay.
Taking pictures, screenshots with himself, like it's a game, like everybody living for social media and world star, dog.
We know. We deal with it every day.
Like, I'm 43 years old. I promise. I went to school. I got my bachelor's in digital forensic science. I got my associates in criminal justice. Man, I don't want to have no breakdown. Man, I'm just tired of that social media shit, man, because that was social media bullshit, man. I'm tired of that shit, man. It's a time and place for shit like that. And I apologize for cussing, but stupidness for every ignorance can be fixed, man.
So even your wife was saying, like, you guys going in there just took it too far, right? You guys probably shouldn't have went in there. And that's where the mistake is.
And I'm telling you, I was wrong.
Well, that's the thing. If they came in here, and started destroying your restaurant, right? Like, it's the same thing, right?
So I was wrong. I'm not going to lie to you.
And I appreciate that. And that's where we're at, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was wrong, bro. And she didn't tell me this shit.
Fair enough.
All I got was FaceTime and all the screaming and commotion of my babies, man.